Hello everyone, we're continuing with the fourth video of our series. Today we're going to learn about some interactive systems in Roblox Studio. If you're ready, let's get started. We were using the dot to access the properties of the object we explained in the previous video. In addition to properties, we also access events in this way. We define the functions that will run when our events occur using colon. In this video, we'll cover the touched event using the dot. Let's create a part in the workspace. You can name it whatever you like. Then add a script into your part. Open the script and define our part as script.parent, because the parent of our script is the part. Let's write myPart.touched::connect function. Put a parameter inside the function's parentheses. Let's call it otherPart. This parameter represents the other part that touches it. To see which part touched it, let's print the output of our parameter. As you can see in the Output tab, we're able to see which objects are touching our part. When we check our character in the workspace, we see that it's a model and contains body parts and properties. When a part of the character touches, our part only detects that specific piece. If we want to get the character itself, we need to take the parent of the part that touched. OtherPart's parent will be the character that touched. Let's say character equals otherPart.parent. Are we done? No! Now we need to find the humanoid, which holds many properties like health, speed, jump power, and more. For this, we'll use findFirstChild. Let's write character::findFirstChild with humanoid inside the parentheses. Then write if humanoid then and press enter. If there's no humanoid in the parent of the touching object and our code still runs, we'll get an error message. This prevents that from happening. Let's access the health property of our humanoid and multiply it by 0. As you can see, the moment the character touches, their health becomes 0 and they die. So, are we only going to use this to kill? Of course not. You'll use it in many parts of games, like scene progression, getting power-ups, and more. Let's continue with creating a leader stat. Add a script inside server-script-service. We access the game's players section with game.players. Then write .playerAdded: function and add a parameter called player inside the parentheses. This represents the player who has been added to the game. Let's use instance.new. Write the name of the object we want to create inside the parentheses. Then put a comma and write where we want the object to be created. We're going to create a file for the leaderboard. Let's name our file leaderstats. We're not done just by creating the leaderstats file. Now let's create a money variable inside it. Since money is a numeric value, we'll create a number value. Attention! We'll add the cash variable not to the player but to leaderstats. Otherwise, the variable stays inside the player and won't show on the leaderboard. Use cash.name to set its name to cash. Press F5 and see the result. As you can see, our leaderboard has been created and the cash value is visible. Earlier in the video, we used the touched event. Now let's adjust it so that when we touch spheres, we get money. Let's create a sphere. Let's make it semi-transparent and floating. Add a script inside. Let's write the same code we used while explaining the touched event, up to the character part. This time, instead of the character, we need the player. Let's write game.players::getPlayer from character and put the character inside the parentheses. Now our game will try to find the player from the character. Write if player then and press enter. It's better if our code only runs when there is a player. We had created the leader stats and cash objects inside the player. To find them, write player::findFirstChild with leader stats inside the parentheses, and then again ::findFirstChild with cash inside. This way, we've found the cash object inside the leader stats, which is inside the player. Using cash.value, we reach the value of our cash object. We can increase the value by writing cash.value plus equals 1. Of course, we can give it different values too. For example, let's say 5. When everything is ready, I want the sphere we touched to disappear. So I write script.parent::destroy with parentheses. Press F5 and try it. As you can see, when we touch the spheres, our money increases by 5 and the sphere disappears. Now let's put what we've learned into practice. Here's what I want you to do. Create a part, and when the character touches it, instead of dying, it should lose 10 health. Create a leader stats file and a money value. Create a sphere. And when the character touches it, it should increase the player's money by 10 and then disappear. If you've completed the challenge, comment, "Challenge complete." Also, let me know what topics you'd like to see in the next video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.